Hi everyone, Scorp here. Continuing this Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kaizo playthrough, where we're just casually playing through the game, and unfortunately not doing what we were wanting to in the last mission, and it kind of went poorly, but that's okay, that's what happens. So I don't know how much I really need to edit my teams too much, but I think they're in a pretty decent spot still. But I would like to, make sure we're still in a good spot. I think we are. We weren't able to actually level stuff as much as I wanted to. But, I mean, we did get a lot of levels out of it. They just weren't on the right places. And I don't think there was anything I wanted to change. So, we'll just go ahead and continue on. Hyba, I thought you had run off for good, and here I find you attacking me. This from the man that sentenced me to death on trumped-up charges. And I see that the rat has managed to crawl its way back home. You can't call me that! Shut up, Marthas, you useless oaf. Kaiba, it's time I finished you for good, you arrogant brat. Go ahead, either way. I'll achieve my goals when I put an end to your rule. I think we have... Grab a couple blue medicines. I'll put up... let's try to do this without a barricade. Try to not spend a whole bunch of money so that it's not too bad. Double Pot of Greed Chain Energy. With some healing on the sides. Okay. Oh, I don't have items on Swamp Battle Guard. That's part of my problem, huh? Okay, so that's just slightly above the HP threshold for them to use a blue medicine, so... We'll just hit the sides. Hopefully, this is what I'm hoping for. 2 Dark Lightnings, or a Dark Lightning and a Guard or something. Or a Weight. And then the thing in the middle to use a Chain Energy. And then I put 3 attacks into the center guy and he dies. Or I just put 3 attacks into the Punished Eagle and he loses the game. Because his creature died. Oh. Okay, that went well. I am a little worried about this thing's health. But that thing's gonna have to heal now, so... This might be a good time to do a heal and then leave. Hitting escape is definitely a good thing to do while you're in a town, because you don't even go backwards. We'll just leave. With one enemy dead, I'm pretty sure you can always escape. And we seem to be way faster than the summon skulls, so... That's not too bad. Let's try to get those crabs back in to fight that guy. Because that guy was super weak. I would like Bones to fight the guy with the Sagi, the Dark Clown. I doubt I can actually kill this thing. Unless all 3 of my creatures just go first. Well, if I hit this, it dies. And otherwise, it's going to blue medicine twice, so... Unfortunate, but it's okay. We had to go for it. We put something that low. We'll just use one of the 2 crustaceans to blind the other one. Okay, buddy. Missing twice is really unfortunate. Missing twice, and then that guy immediately got out of his blind. Pretty good. Again? Oh, well, I guess he does have Pot of Greed on, but, like, oof. There's their first miss. We'll just try one more time. Okay. That man just doesn't want to stay blinded. Okay, we're going to have to heal, unfortunately. We're going to win, even though we literally did 0 damage. Oh, that's gonna heal. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's problematic. I think I'm gonna need the barricade for that team to do much. Well, I guess Bones ended up going out and not coming back in. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we're only attacking. Oh my. Oh, that has Resurrection. Magician of Faith has to die first. I mean, I have to go straight through it. There's no choice other than to go through it. Miss? You're confused, not blind. Okay, game. Okay. I mean, I don't have a choice, so... Well, we're rid of the thing that can resurrect his team. And we're at such a low level that Sagi's attack is going to be abysmal. Yeah. Forbidden Element spell is unfortunate. It's a really, really good ability. Well, the clown needs to go, I guess. If I can even kill it. I probably can't kill it, but, I mean... Hopefully it uses another magic jammer. It's all I can really hope for. I mean, even if it's only going to do 300 damage, it's still annoying that it's gonna live. Yep, it lived. It doesn't really matter that the Swamp Battle Guard doesn't have items when I've been confused the whole fight, so... Hey, Rex can beat that team. Quite easily, so hopefully we can have him deal with that. Man. Trying to get experience on certain creatures is sometimes obnoxious. Now, this party should have plenty of damage. I mean, these two combined for, like, nearly 800 damage. If they both attack something. So, I should force this blue medicine. He should be at like 1,000 HP, and then I might be able to just finish it with the 3 hits. It's nice that the enemies are the same, so they have about the same speed. And they seem really slow. Which is good for us. Because I'd say Summon Skull's a pretty strong creature early game. I mean, that's a beefy boy. That Pot of Greed is striking again. I managed to make Pot of Greed broken in this game, too. So if I attack with all 3, I probably just killed... Oh, I don't have all 3 now to attack. Unfortunate. I missed. Again. Okay. Let's just try to get Rex in here. That's the goal, is to swap out Rex. I'd like to also level Weevil, but let's do Rex first, I guess. Okay, bye-bye, Clown. Oh, bye. Hey, please hit this thing. Rex, your creatures need their eyes checked. Okay. Nice, he guarded and lost. Oh, they made it to level 5. Oh. I didn't realize how painful this was gonna be. What do we have here? I don't know what Axe of Fools is. This should be easy. I just need one of these to hit. Okay, that guy's dead. Well, hey, they hit level 7. Who do I want to deal with warriors with? Besides not dragons. Well, that was okay. Hopefully the rest of this can go a little bit cleaner. Okay. Raise the attack of all warriors by 750, but also poison them. Well, these creatures are terrifying. I think we attack the Sword Stalker first. I can't hit the broadside of a barn today. I like the guard. The guard is good for us. It's really good for us. Woo! Unfortunate ordering for me, but I don't have a Goblin Secret Remedy on my team, so... Oh, does Zenki have Castle Adept? It does. Okay, there goes their healing. Now, unfortunately, their Judge Man is going to cure their poison. But that's kind of okay, because this poison doesn't hurt that bad. And he poisoned himself again. And you can't be poisoned twice, so... Ooh, 1200. Yeah, oh. His poison fell off. He was gonna take so much damage because of that. I need to heal this. Unfortunate. Well, actually... Maybe I can just have Weevil finish this thing? It'd be good experience for Weevil. Killing one enemy for literally free. The only problem with Zenki is its HP gain is abysmal. Okay, well, you can go in there. Let's see. Dragons, dragons get destroyed by labyrinth rulers, so we'll have him go deal with that. Bye. Easy level. Hit level 2 though, that's good. Okay, so what do we got? So there's literally just a random thing there for flying. Machines? Oh, that looks annoying. I don't know what shrink is, but looks annoying. Ooh, Hitatsumi Giant has super stamina? Oh my. The reloads are a problem. Wow. Okay, super rejuvenation's not the best thing when we're gonna crit every single attack, and we're going to do a ton of damage very quickly, so I'm not too worried about that. Like, 100 healing is probably going to be about the average they're going to get between getting blasted by 800 damage hits, so... Well, we prevented that from getting a reload off, and... Go for the Kaizo Dragon next, because it has the next highest attack. Almost killed it. Wow, they are... Okay, sir. I don't think that super rejuvenation's doing much of anything. They don't have the stats yet to actually make use of the items that they have, which is good for us. Okay, so those are some dragons down. Okay. That was really, really good for us. Let's see. Bones is one of our strongest teams. We don't have any spirit teams yet. To go deal with it. That team can get taken out by Bones, though. Okay, so Bones, you go after this guy. Pegasus, you're probably the best for dealing with that guy. You have cheap stuff, right? We have enough dragon nails, we have enough black pendants. Okay, Mokuba, you can probably go up here then. You're walking, so... Okay, and then we'll have Weevil go in behind you. Maybe even Rex. Kaiba... Probably best to go after Mathis. Oh, I forgot to change his level 4 magic stuff. Unfortunate. I did check, there is no creatures on this map. There aren't going to be anything like that for a while, so no more really getting creatures, unfortunately. Flamethrower is rude. It's what we expect. Oh, it was only 220 damage? Rink, huh? Oh, Barrier C is not good for us. I'm gonna vote we wait. Hoping that they just use multiple shrinks, but we'll see how bad their AI is. 380 is a little damage. But we can just kind of wait around here, and eventually those fall off, so... because Barrier C is, like, takes less damage, right? Ugh. I mean, they also have blue medicines, which, like, with Barrier C is going to be real obnoxious to actually hit through anything. If I had significantly more action points, I'd just do a bunch of Guardian, but I don't. We'll heal a little. He can't kill us anymore, so I guess I should just heal out of combat. And... well, we're gonna do a whole lot of waiting while those shrinks fall off. That barrier does eventually fall off. Keyword is eventually. Okay, I did want to kill the Robotic Knight probably first, so... just because it's probably the easier thing to actually kill. And it has a blue medicine, so... oh, do all of these have armor also? They probably do. Oh, none of them have armor. This has Lucky. These two have Castle Adept. I would really rather kill the Cyber Soldier. However much I would like to kill the Slot Machine. The Cyber Soldier has the medicines. And the Slot Machine does more damage, though, so there's a trade-off here. The Swamp Battle Guard is getting in the hits. I mean, it had to happen at some point. That thing is lucky. But that went pretty well. Baphomet, even a level, please? Yes. Okay, great. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're gonna have to give some items to Swamp Battle Guard here. Mokuba, go over here. Okay. Now, if I use sparks, I mean, I think I just go for the kill, right? I know moisture creatures only got one attack, but like, this can't take that much of a beating, can it? Well, either I hit it and break through, and then Swordstalker hits it, or just have to wait another turn, right? And I don't do 100 damage. Oh, that went well. Goodbye. Good job, Weevil, cleaning up the scraps. Oh, we did want a legendary sword. Mokuba, get in there. Weevil, you go up there. We wanted like 2 legendary swords and a red medicine. We can't really afford too much, so we'll just stick with that. Okay, now let's check this guy's inventory. Spectral Mist is fine. At this level, I doubt it has blind yet. It might. Nope, no blind. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Mage Power. Attack of all spellcasters by 1500 but confuse them. That's okay. Okay, so good thing we're not playing spirits. That has 3400 attack. This mage power is going to be a problem. Keep my HP high. I mean, all I can really do is attack, so I'll crit that for 700 and make him use a red medicine. Seems pretty good to me. You know, if I just use a Spellbinding Circle on that, T Mage Power is like... Does it really matter? Now he's cut off from red medicines. Okay, there's the Mage Power. Now we can Spellbinding the Illusionary Gentleman. And it's got 1 attack left. And then I can probably just, you know, hit it. And the Castle of Giant Illusions will just have to heal. He can probably actually kill my snake hair, so let's prevent that. Although, if I'd hit, I would have just killed, so why'd I do that? Well... Ouch. Okay. Now we'll just put 2 more hits into the Illusionary Gentleman, and... should be good. This doesn't do enough damage for that. And I can't really heal, so just hit the middle. The Castle of Dark Illusions. And then this will finish that. Okay. Oh, I should be hitting the Illusionist Faceless Mage. Because I'd like to just kill that, and then Mokuba can peel off and let whoever wants to finish this off. Unfortunately, the person I'd like to have finish this off is on the other side of the map. Ooh, Phantom Dewan hit level 20. Excellent. Okay, good enough. You are going here. Oh, I guess I could just have Kaiba finish that off. That's fine. Okay, what kind of garbage do I have? 3 shadow spells. Level 18, and both of them have level 2 magic. I mean, I'd really like to kill the invitation to a dark sleep. Okay. That's a good opener. Wait. Shadow spell. That doesn't have Confuse on it yet. Maybe this kills? Oh, actually, I didn't check their attacks yet. I don't know if they have Confuse yet. Nope, okay. Well, you shadow spelled the thing that's already paralyzed. Good job. 12 HP, huh? Nice miss. Okay, this went pretty well. Okay, good job, Pegasus. You finished this guy off for us. Nice to see that Pegasus can actually kill something. Looks at all of our other teams. Yay, Parrot Dragon hit 22. Which is really good because that means it has 4 AP now. Okay, let's see. Anything in the trader? Nope, absolutely nothing of value. Send Pegasus over here. They haven't started respawning yet. Oh, he has a bee skull? And a monster reborn? And a game. Yikes. Okay. That needs to die first. Get monster reborn and then die again? Yikes. And it has status guard. Okay. The problem for him is it doesn't really matter how strong his team is, because I have so many teams alive right now, and my teams are good enough. Oh. Marthas? I think that was a poor decision. I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but this was a bad one. Does that have... It does not have its status card yet. I guess I don't know if it gets it in this mod, but... It does in the base game. But I feel like mage powering, a team of 3 mages when you're solo is a bad idea. Okay, well... Good night. When Heishin called Marthas a useless oaf, this is probably why. I mean, A, rude, but, like, B, deserved? Wow, Water Girl is almost to 1,000 HP. Which is really good for us, because she was squishy. So... Well, I'm gonna let... Kaiba... I should have checked what's in that trader. Kaiba's probably not going to need to get involved in this. Okay. Oh my. This is unfortunate. Labyrinth Ruler, you need to kill this guy. Or, we're gonna have a problem. Ooh, chain energy when your guys are already that weak? I respect it. Also, Labyrinth Ruler, you didn't heal, unfortunately. And that could be a problem. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed, you know? Can you just chain energy a second time, please? Okay, attack the 2000 HP Hitatsumi Giant, that sounds great too. Nice, okay. Just one opponent left. It has 2 blue medicines left. So let's get at least one of those out of him. Now I could heal if I wanted to. I still need to make sure that I kill him, though. And I don't know if I can actually kill him if he gets a heal off, especially if I miss. And I do any amount of healing. I tell you what, if I don't kill this guy pretty much here, like, I'm gonna have to go chase him down. Because if they get to my main base, I lose. Or I have to finish killing Haishin before they get all the way over there. Which is the more likely outcome. Well, I got one heal off. Okay, so Magician of Faith has to die. We already figured that much out. Forbidden Elements spell is very bad for us. It reduces all of our AP by 1. And makes us slower. I don't know if it actually makes us slower for the current turn, but it'll definitely do it for the next ones. So he'll always go in front of us. But I don't know how it affects the current turn order, so... But goodbye, Soggy. I don't think it really affected us too bad. We seem to be a bit faster than him. But the main thing is it's 2 AP to get rid of 3 AP from your opponents, which is generally a good trade. Now, unfortunately, I would like to attack this base with... well, I don't really want to attack with Labyrinth Ruler first, because Labyrinth Ruler is not exactly the best for the fight. So you first, then you last. Today I'm judge, jury, and executioner. That's what Haishin says. Okay, Concealing Mist is a problem. I don't really have a good option to deal with that. He missed one person. Unfortunately, it's the one person that doesn't really care. Black Pendant. Don't fight this guy with spellcasters. Let's see. I mean... Who do I want to use stuff on? I mean, I can Sword and Shield, but I'm not going to do any attacking for a while. So I'd like to get the Sparks off as soon as I can. The question is who do I use it on, right? Probably the thing with the most AP that's going to attack me the most times, which is probably Millennium Golem, if I had to guess. Yeah... Well, I guess I can use Sparks on this thing. So its attacks do very little damage, and then I can Spellbinding Circle the Millennium Golem. And that thing is, of course, going to use Concealing Mist because it's bad. Okay, that's fine. We'll just heal. And now I should be able to Spellbinding Circle the Millennium Golem. And then pass a couple turns to get rid of this blind. The fact that snake hair is just an attack magnet is kind of unfortunate. But it's reality. We'll pre-do a sword and shield, because we're going to spend several turns attacking. Go ahead and heal. Make sure that even though this thing's probably not going to crit, if it did, it isn't going to matter. Oh, that got out of the barrier thing. Okay, so I don't have to heal anymore because I can heal out of combat. So my plan is just to kill Fairy King while with my things that aren't blinded. And once we're rid of that, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Okay, that's gone. And now we kind of have to start working on the Millennium Golem. Unfortunately, it is probably going to get that monster reborn off, and that's not good. Wait. I have... It's paralyzed now. And, this doesn't have its status card yet. Unfortunately, we're not going to kill this Millennium Golem, we're just going to hurt it a lot, which is not good because it's going to... Eventually this blind will fall off. But that thing is going to get revived, and then, Hey, Snake Hair hit level 22. Good. So that's one good thing to have happen. Okay. Okay, Pegasus immediately got in. Meteor Flare is good for me. I'm glad he didn't immediately Concealing Mist. Now, if I go before that guy, which I did, goodbye Millennium Golem. Just heal up the parrot. So there's two lines here. One says he's gonna Concealing Mist me on the next turn, and I shouldn't attack. The other is, and I should just wait out the Super Stam. The other is that he's just gonna attack 4 times, and that means I'm just gonna waste healing. I think the wait's the better play. It is. Hashtag rewarded. I mean, at this point, this fight's over, so... Concealing Mist? Nope. Meteor Flare times 2. We'll just heal after its next attack. And at this point, I mean, we can just wait until its Super Stamina wears off. And my blind goes away, like, it doesn't really matter. That blind is not going away. I mean, at this point, okay. There. No more blinds. We just mashed the A button to victory. As long as we don't miss too bad and end up having to let somebody else kill him. But I think the curry box needs to hit level 20 here, so I'm perfectly fine giving this experience to Pegasus. Well, that went pretty well, I would say. That took down the guy that had Gift of the Mystical Elf without it much of an issue, so that's a good thing to do. Hey Shin, get him! Don't let him escape! First you, Kaiba, my army, my empire! You needn't worry about that, your majesty. Who's there? Who? What are you? It doesn't matter, your majesty. The important thing is that I am the one who will deliver you from your enemies. Another insolent. Ah, never mind. So you say you can save my empire, do you? Yes, I can. I will defeat the resistance army that is pursuing you. Good. Now I can rest knowing that I'll be safe. I wouldn't be too sure of that. What? The Empire and the army no longer belong to you, your majesty. What? Just what does that mean? Explain yourself. My body, my body. You were nothing more than my programmed puppet. You've served me well. But you've outlived your usefulness. Good work, your majesty. I always erase my unwanted programs so that they don't come back and cause me trouble later. Bye-bye now. Goodbye, Haishin. Seto, we're being attacked from behind. What? No, what a mistake. We were too focused on the offensive and left our rear unguarded. Ha 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 ha! Sorry to surprise you all. I've taken the liberty of destroying your rear guard. How utterly simplistic of you to leave your backside so completely unprotected like that. You used to work and research at Kaiba Corp. Scott Irvin. I'm pleased you remember, Kaiba. I did enjoy working for you then. How's your dual disc selling? Quite the technological marvel, if you ask me. But then again, I made it. Lost track of you after Battle City. What are you plotting? I could try to explain, but being the heartless, ruthless businessman you are, you'd never understand. Besides, all this talk is wasted energy, don't you think? It's about time you started planning your escape. What the heck are you talking about? Well, you're wasting time with your silly questions. My forces are cutting off your possible escape routes. You're so simple-minded, Kaiba. For a self-proclaimed master duelist, you've done nothing but disappoint me so far. Kaiba, we should escape now while we still can. We may have won this round, Scott, but watch out. Okay. Decent amount of gold. Next mission is Aid from Afar. The sudden appearance of Scott and his vicious attack took a heavy toll on Kaiba and his forces. Finding as they fled, they tried to escape to the east. Now they're surrounded in Mariaden, with no way out. Okay, we are fixing Mokuba right now. I believe this next mission's probably going to be a little bit difficult, because, I mean, you're just kind of limited in your teams that you get to use, so I should have only one of Weevil or Rex to actually try to do some farming. And, I think Bones is the one that's not going to go. I think I'll bring Weevil, I guess. He should be pretty well off. If he could just change their colors a bit, that would be really good. Now Kaiba. Oh, I only have a spellbinding circle. Unfortunate. Oh well, it's still really good. Spellbinding circle was extremely helpful in that last fight. Okay. Another extremely long episode, and that one didn't even require a redo, so... Yep. This mod is definitely much more difficult than the base game, but that's really good for it. That'll be it for today. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.